and she wrote, "I love you, Blue." In blood. Bitch, are you the Joker? When did we start praising villains from Batman?
Villains.
This ain't Gotham.
Jury, by a show of hands, which one of y'all ever see them and go, "This is me"? Not all at once. No, just we'll work our way across. Any of you was like, "Yo, when I look in the mirror, Chrisean Rock." One. Are you missing a two?
I rest my case, man.
The Trial of Blueface and Chrisean Rock, Cancel Court Season 3, Episode 1. So you telling me we back with Cancel Court? Cancel Court is back with a new season and I'm here for it. In the first episode already looking like it's gonna be fire, funny, full of entertainment. The Trial of Blueface and Chrisean Rock, Cancel Court, Episode 1, Season 3. I'm excited. Let's get into it. I don't want to hold nobody no longer.
Cancel Court with Judge Tony Towns.
So we still got Tony Towns as the judge. We got Judge Mathis's stepson.
In this episode, the trial of Blueface in Chrisean Rock.
And she wrote, "I love you, Blue." In blood. Bitch, are you the Joker?
And now, let's go to the courtroom. In this corner, the defense.
Who? Yeah, I was just about to say, who's the defense?
Now he's acting light-skinned. Say hello to Ryan Davis.
Ryan.
In this corner, the prosecution.
Hey, Ron is gonna try to prosecute, and Ron is. I already know Ron. We know how Ron roll. We know how Ron rock. Ron gonna come with some facts.
Coming straight from the TJ Maxx Black Friday sale. Please welcome Ron T. Come to order. Cancel Court is now in session with Judge Tony Towns.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen.
He got that fresh fade.
Hoodery, toxicity, pure stupidity are a few words some have described social media influencers, rapper Blueface and his on-again, off-again girlfriend, Chrisean Rock. The culture is tired and has spoken loud and clear. Today, we will determine if Jonathan Porter, a.k.a. Blueface, and Chrisean Rock should be suspended from all social media and black events effective immediately until further notice.
Ooh, this could be
we
fun.
have veteran lawyer Mr. Ron T. representing the prosecution. Welcome back, Mr. Ron T. Sir, not too long ago, you caused a bit of a stir on social media when you called out Romeo Miller about his relationship with his father.
No, Romeo, when you was 18, you could have got all them checks. How much money you thought you were supposed to get? What song did you have? You wasn't even hot. You was discount Bow Wow, and Bow Wow got over.
Now you're here trying to cancel Blueface and Chrisean. What is your motive?
Yes, I did do that because, fuck Lil Romeo. I've always been a fan of Bow Wow, man, and I didn't enjoy the fact that he was complaining. At least he had a daddy. That's all I'm saying. But that's not what's important. I'm back. I took a little while off because of that controversy. I was touring with the 5 Heartbeats, thus that's why I had this sexy white blazer on.
Is that a blazer or a
The numbers
robe?
didn't work out right, seeing as how there's 5 Heartbeats. I was sick, so I figured I'd just get back to my regular job, and now I'm here to get rid of Blue and Chrisean, whatever these things are.
Welcome back. We're glad to have you here. Next, we have Mr. Ryan Davis representing the defense. Mr. Davis, it seems like you're today's version of Johnny Cochran, representing all the criminals. How do you manage all these interesting clients?
Well, I believe everybody deserves a fair day in court.
Okay.
And you make more money when you get the criminals off. I'm just being honest with you. It's way more money in that. And it's way more praise in it. You know what I mean? If the glove doesn't fit, you must have quit.
Thank you, Mr. Davis, for that interesting soliloquy. Welcome back. Both sides will have 2 minutes for opening statements. Then you will present factual evidence to the jury. We will end with 2 minutes of closing arguments. Once all evidence is presented,
I'm ready.
the jury appears without
As you can
bias.
see, this is like the quietest I've been in a lot of videos, just because I'm just ready to hear this opening statement, this opening argument from both sides, and then from that, because I'm gonna come in here non-biased. But at the end of this, you and me are both gonna have to let it be known in the comment section who, you know what I'm saying, which side you're on.
Decide the fate of Blueface and Chrisean Rock. I do not decide the fate of this case, nor does my beautiful bailiff, Miss Ebony. My God, thank you for always coming back, supporting the show and all that you do. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, yeah. Anytime and any place. We will begin with the prosecution. Mr. Ron T., please proceed with your opening statement.
Already, thank
Let's
you.
get
That
it,
was
Ron.
very inappropriate, by the way. I figured, you know, a man of the cloth, but never mind. So, yes, today I'm here to cancel Blueface and Chrisean Rock. And
Let's
you
get
might
it.
wonder, why? Why would you do that? And I'll simply say, because they're awful. They're terrible. They're a bad example for kids, for adults, for everything. And this is one of the main things. We have ratings, right, on movies. There's rated R, there's PG-13, all of that.
Rated
Why do
M?
you do that? To shield people from stuff. These fucking monsters
Oh,
are
man.
running rampant on Jesus' internet. No rating, nothing. Everything bad you can think of, they've done it. Fighting, did it. Fighting each other's mama and daddy. Nigga, what? Is that okay? Is that what we promoting in Black Love? You beat up my daddy and I beat up your mama? Ugh. Poor hygiene. Walking around with no tooth. On purpose. For what? Why for? Are you a sailor? Is you a pirate? I'm not saying if you got a missing tooth that's wrong, but she took it out. And when she do have it in, she got a picture of this nigga face on her toofuses. I didn't even know that was possible. Most people do diamonds. She put this man's face in her mouth. She got a tattoo over her vagina. It says Jonathan's pussy. I mean, I appreciate
Hey,
that.
check out Ryan, bro. Ryan is not looking up at all.
See,
Ryan, I know he's the defense. But bro is not looking up at all because he knows if he looks up, it's just no way that he's gonna be able to contain himself and not laugh. He's trying his best not to. I don't know what angle, what argument Ryan's gonna come with for the defense. I guess he's probably gonna be on the side of mind your business or whatever. But I mean, when it's in your face, how can you mind your? I mean, we'll see. I don't know. I'm already leaning with Ron.
I mean, I appreciate that, but come on now, dog. We gonna send that to the kids?
We gonna
The
send it.
fact that this woman is pregnant, and Blueface said, that could be 10 other niggas' baby. He said that. That's on the internet. Do you know that there's 10 other guys that was having sex with her at the same time as you? Ugh. So all I'm saying is, if we gonna love these people, that's cool, but put them on the appropriate sites. Put them on Bang Bros. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you didn't know? They came out with a sex tape on Jesus' Twitter. They did that. Nobody says nothing. Put them where they need to be. Put them on some OnlyFans or whatever it is, but don't put this out in the world. We got enough problems. The new Bobby and Whitney. But we act like we won't remember how that story ended. It's all fun and games till shit get real. So I say we should cancel them now. Not only for their sake, but for ours as well.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Ron T., for your opening statement. Mr. Ryan Davis, please begin with your opening statement.
Yes.
He's gonna have to come strong.
Hey, what's up, Ron?
Good brother.
Nice jacket.
Hey, appreciate that.
She works hard for the money, for the love of money, More money, more problems. They were small face bills, and they were big face bills. Now they blue faces. All about the Benjamins. Who don't like money? Why are we canceling money?
This is about a rapper. So.
There's a rapper named Blueface? I am not prepared. I didn't know this. There's a nigga rapping named Blueface. And you trying to cancel him? I'm gonna do my research and I'm gonna get back to you.
Thank you,
Wow.
Mr. Davis.
Wow.
Uh-oh. Is this nigga not prepared? Cancel court. We'll be right back.
Wow.
At this time, you will present your first piece of evidence.
I just knew. I didn't know that Ryan was just gonna go up there and then just make a joke or two, then sit down. But I just knew off for that opening statement from Ryan, he kind of already got the jury. He got me. I mean, if it ended right now, which side are you going off of? He got me, he got y'all, he got the jury. Ryan got an uphill battle to climb because it's like, you defending this, man. You think this is okay?
Prosecution, Mr. Ron T.
Okay. So, Mr. Ryan didn't know who Blueface was. Okay, that's cool. But you could fill an ocean with what you don't know. Do you know what Riz is? Riz. Apparently, it's a, new generation word for charisma. You got Riz, man. That means you're cool. We old, nigga. It's a lot of shit we don't know. It's a lot of stuff we don't know. A lot of people know Chrisean Rock and Blueface. Unfortunately, evidence of why they should be canceled? How about the fact that anything you could think of that's normal, they do the opposite. Fighting. Not just fighting. Chrisean Rock got into a fight or got beat up, which is domestic violence, and was bleeding. And she wrote, "I love you, Blue." In blood. Bitch, are you the Joker? When did we start praising villains from Batman?
Villains.
This ain't Gotham. It's wild. So wild that a rapper
Chill.
that don't rap on beat, which is pretty hard to do. I don't know if you've ever tried to rap off beat. The normal human brain that's working right, it'll just jump on. This guy is skilled at being bad. He got famous for a song called Thotiana. Thotiana. And what's funny is, I think a lot of us forgot that thought is like an acronym. That hoe over there. We praise this man for naming a girl, that hoe over there, Iana.
Yeah, I know.
This is what we show, and this is what we explain and telling people, kids, adult, old peoples, that Thotiana and writing in blood and fighting people's mama, bitch.
Ryan, I'm telling you.
Punch my mama. That's not gonna go all right. But what could she do? Because he punched her daddy. Like, what is this is not right. Def Jam Vendetta, dog. Like, blood writing, stealing cars. They live in a Grand Theft Auto
lifestyle.
It's all fun and games until the shit get real. There ain't no Bobby and Whitney, even if they were. Not just Whitney. See, we God rest her soul, we know she left us too early. But the daughter gone too. God rest her soul. I don't want to see nothing that awful. And if we keep acting as if this is just normal, promoting like the toxicness of the internet, of like youth of America, as if it's normal, soon it will be normal. When your mama writing in blood, hey, Thotiana, what you gonna do? If y'all niggas wanna live like y'all in Gotham, then, don't mind me. But I say, that's enough to cancel them right there. So, I rest my case. But that's just me.
Thank you, Mr. Ron T. Mr. Ryan Davis, do you have a rebuttal?
Yes, I have a rebuttal.
Hopefully
Your
it's
Honor,
longer than 2 minutes.
I apologize for being unprofessional in your court. I did not do my research. I've had time to do research. I apologize. I apologize to my opponent for not doing my research.
My opponent, nigga.
I don't know many things, okay?
The same football.
I know that the Temptations are nothing without you. That's the... When you told Otis nobody came to see him, one of my favorite moments in movie history.
I definitely thought I told you niggas I was with the 5 Heartbeats.
Yeah. I know that fro glasses combination anywhere.
All right, you gotta fry his ass.
Blueface.
You know, fry his manatee. Look at this.
There's so many lies going on in here. My opponent called my client a rapper. Let's just start there. Rapping is rhyming over a beat.
Okay.
Melodically to make music. This nigga has never rhymed to a beat a day in his life. Ever. So to call him a rapper is just accusatory. I did all the research I could. All this so-called violence is a lie. I couldn't find it nowhere on the internet. I typed in rapper beats up Chris Rock. Will Smith popped up.
Chris Rock.
I Googled what does Blueface have to do with Chris Rock. They've never even met. Throw the whole case out. Chris Rock is a victim. This nigga gave us CB4 classic specials. Down to earth. Everybody hates Chris. Why would we cancel Chris Rock?
No, I think you got that mistaken, bro.
This is the worst case I've ever seen in my life.
No.
Oh, man, this is a landslide.
It's Chrisean Rock. Chrisean Rock.
It's not
Chris Rock.
This is a landslide.
For my unpreparedness. I'm gonna go back and get my argument together.
Thank you.
No further, Your Honor.
Let's try this one more time when Cancel Court returns.
I mean, this is a landslide so far. Do I even need to pause and speak on anything? I might as well just sit back for these next 15 minutes, the second half of the show, and not say nothing if Ryan gonna come up here and just play around. I mean, I knew this was tough. This was gonna be tough defending this and being on the defense of this, but I ain't know bro was just literally just gonna come up here with nothing. So, I mean, Ron cooking right now. I mean, what else is there to say? We'll just sit back and enjoy the show.
I have a question for Mr. Ron T. You talk a lot about Blueface and Chrisean and blaming them for the actions that we see, but could it be said, should we be blaming the social media networks? Should they be held culpable for the actions that we see every day? I mean, they buy into it.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and say no. If we start blaming them...
I was just about to say, I'm going to say no too. Because at the end of the day, you're putting it on there. I mean, they allow it, but you're doing it. So it's like, are you going to get mad at the person that's allowing the person to do it? Or the person that's actually committing the thing? And at the end of the day, is it their responsibility? I mean, they're pushing it out there, I guess, but let's just hear Ron's argument.
The social media platforms and different networks and things of that nature, for everything that everybody does, you know, where does it end? No, I'm not going to blame that. I'm going to blame the people that promote them, us as a culture, as a people. We give them this pedestal to just do absolute ridiculousness nonstop. So no, I'm not going to call Mark Zuckerberg, be like, hey, don't post Blueface and Chrisean. I'm going to call Apple Music, hey, take that song down. No.
To follow up to that, it seems like we have a lot of black leaders in the entertainment community. Where are they? Where's the leadership in the black community? You seem to just point to them and being young and ignorant and stupid, but what about the leaders? Where are the black leaders in the entertainment business?
They making money off of them. That's why they ain't doing shit. Whack 100 is Blueface's manager. Blueface went up to Power 105, the Breakfast Club, and they asked him about his contract. And they said, hey, are you in a 360 deal? He said,
I never seen the contract.
Well, he went on just, I don't know. But they making money off of these people. Whoever owns whatever shows and different things that they do, they make money off of them. Why would they tell them to stop? They probably ain't got no kids. They don't care. They just want money. Blueface, he got his girl pregnant and hates her. That's okay? Then he makes fun of her. He made a video, a music video, full of pregnant women twerking. Word? The babies didn't sign up for this. They ain't even here yet. Now they already video vixens? Come on now, dog. I mean, I get it. It's rap. Rap videos are crazy. I remember Tip Drill, okay? Tip Drill was a beautiful, beautiful piece of artwork, okay, that they played back in the day on a wonderful educational show called BET Uncut. It was wild, but this is egregious, man.
But isn't that the problem? They don't care. Where's the black leadership in our community? We're silent. We complain about things. We complain about the white man's doing this, the white man doing that. When are we going to hold our own people accountable for their actions?
Hey, man, do you not remember we got shot? Martin Luther King dead. Malcolm X dead. You don't put that shit on us now. You got to do this a sneaky way. That's why I'm in politics. I ain't about to be marching for you niggas and get shot. Then we get a day off of work. No. I'm trying to have my fun in the sun. You know what I'm saying? So let's not play games and mince words to my word of black leaders. Nigga, dead.
Black leader.
We tried that. Huey P. Newton, dead. Okay, God rest all their souls. Let's not go there. So we got to take it another way.
Thank you, Mr. Ron T. Mr. Davis, I have a question for you.
He's sounding prepared.
It seems that there's a lot of talk about black couples. I'm going to name a few names, notable names, famous couples for you, and let me know what you think they have in common. Will and Jada, Nick Cannon, all 12 of his baby moms, Chris Brown and Rihanna, Bobby and Whitney. What do you think they have in common?
That they're synonymous for being together. That everybody, you name one, you can name the other, which is a sign that a relationship is a well-known relationship. It doesn't have to be good or bad. I just feel like my opponent is taking shots at this woman who I looked up just now, actually doesn't do comedy. This whole pregnant women twerking is an issue. Now women are only allowed to do things, depending on what their body looks like. Shame on you, Ron. Twerking may actually be good for the baby. Every pregnant woman needs exercise. And my opponent is proving to everybody that just because you wear a white coat doesn't make you a doctor. At the end of the day,
my opponent,
staying out of other people's business
in
their relationship should be something we all practice. I've been doing such a good job, I just found out they were together.
But Mr. Davis, there seems to be a correlation with them as being toxic. The other aspect of that is a lot of people were blaming Blueface for the violence, blaming him, calling him out, wanting to cancel him. But if you take a deeper look into their relationship, it seems like there's a lot of toxic femininity as well. Your client plays into it. She loves the ratings. She loves the notoriety. She fights people. What do you say to that, her actions as a black woman, the kind of example she's setting for other black women?
She sounds like a rapper. Does she not rap? This is par for the course for the music that they make. No one cared about this image whenever Tupac was spitting at the camera. Whenever Biggie rapped about drugs, Jay-Z rapped about drugs. How many rappers rap about violence? How many rappers have been to prison? How many rappers have died in the streets? Being a rapper is dangerous. At least it's in the house. I don't see the problem. It looks like they're doing exactly what's par for the course for the career choice that they made. You don't even have to cuss and rap about violence to be a violent rapper. It's Will Smith. Thank you, Your Honor, for helping me in the case. I didn't even know this about these niggas.
Oh shit, he's heating up. Cancel court. We'll be right back.
I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say bro heating up, but he is heating up. I mean, I wouldn't say Ryan's heating up, but I would say, you know, when you cut the stove on or you cut like an eye on the stove on, but it's not on yet, like you cut it on, but it's like you still put your hand on it because the heat hasn't, you know, heated it up all the way. That's what I would say. I would say you just preheated the oven. He ain't warming up yet, but he might be about to warm up. But shit, it ain't that much more time to get warm up. You need to be hot now.
Mr. Ron T, do you have any rebuttals to what you just
Yeah, I got a lot of shit to say.
First of all, I ain't said nothing about the way these pregnant women look. Okay, so let's not go there. They
Okay.
putting babies there. It ain't about how they look. I see a bunch of people that look pregnant. Mr. Davis himself. Pregnant. Order. But I'm not saying he shouldn't be able to twerk. I'm saying if he was with child, very difficult for him to get consent from the baby. That's all I'm saying. That's number one. Number two, you don't know these people. I keep telling you, a lot of people do. So many, in fact, that Blue had a whole show, called Blues Girls or something, where people were competing for his love, much like Flavor of Love and Tila Tequila and all of that stuff. Guess what? Chrisean won, not just because she loved him, because she was beating bitches up. She was fighting, and then I started thinking, why? Why is she so good at this? She was an ultimate warrior. There's a show where you compete to see how strong you are, how much endurance you have, how much you can put out and take in, and she did that, beating people up. This bitch a Ninja Turtle. Blueface, he made one song. We don't know nothing else. And the one song that he did give us is god awful. The beat is weird. He's not on it. He's talking about thoughts.
The beat's weird.
That's
and
what
he's
we
not
know
on it.
him for. But let me ask you this. Name one thing that you found out about them that's good. Everything you find out about them is awful. And if just two people know them, that's reason enough to cancel them.
You know what makes me laugh? Is that my opponent keeps saying stuff like, we gotta get rid of them, and then naming a bunch of shit that's already been put in place that
Like-
we've seen before.
Like what?
Talking about their show. Said Flavor Flav had a show like that. Ray J had a show like that. Tila Tequila had a show like that. Are these A-listers? No. Blueface isn't an A-lister either. At the end of the day, right, this is a model that's been there even before these kids were even born.
Okay.
And because they are the new ones to fill it, now we gotta cancel them. But never cancel all the stuff that we saw. We saw all those shows, aren't we fine? We're absolutely fine. It is more believable that that woman loves Blueface without a doubt. I will never believe that 30 women wanted Flavor Flav. We survived the worst. This is just the new model. Let the kids have their thing.
Okay.
The conclusion of the trial of Blueface and Chrisean Rock when cancel court returns.
Hey, this man Ryan is funny as freak. He literally went through the whole show, 35 minutes plus, without having by no research, no nothing, just literally off the top of the dome. And I wouldn't say that he's winning, but he sure is still trying to push his case out there. Whether it's a good case, bad case, okay case, hey, it's not like he just gonna take this whooping. Like he's actually like, you know, trying to move away from the belt a little bit.
Let the kids have their things. That makes sense to you? Just when you say that. You just put the knives out there. Let the kids have their things. Just put your 2-year-old by a big pool of water. Yeah, let the kids,
Let the kids have their
That's
thing.
what adults are for. To watch over kids.
Let
Now,
the
I'm not saying Chrisean Rock and Blueface are kids, but there are people
Let the kids have their
that should be
things.
looking out for the rest of us. Not everybody understands what should and should not be, and it's on the people who do get it to help the people who don't get it.
Okay.
What Chrisean Rock and Blueface have been doing is not just toxic, it's infectious and toxic. This a bad representation, man. This is not okay. Drinking while pregnant is bad alone. Like Chrisean Rock is an ultimate warrior who took a bottle, a Hennessy bottle. You ever had Hennessy? You had Hennessy. This ultimate warrior took a Hennessy bottle, pow, and it broke on his head. You know how much force that take? He could be dead. And you know what happened? They get endorsements for that. That's outrageous. We are literally documenting the demise of a black family and paying them for it. The literal documentation of everything bad in a black family. And then we wonder why we get people marching with tiki torches talking about get them out of here. I get them niggas out of here too. Now they choose to switch professions. I'm cool. Let Chrisean Rock go be a vigilante. I say we get rid of him.
Ron cooked.
Thank you.
Ron,
Mr.
I mean, Ron, man.
Mr. Ryan Davis, please begin with
I don't know
your closing
what
remarks.
Ryan can do or say.
Okay, in closing, I want to say I do know who I'm representing. But I wanted to give my opponent the opportunity to teach me everything that he knows about who I'm representing. And I've learned nothing. Pregnant woman or a female rapper hitting somebody over the head with a bottle and is now pregnant. You think that's new? You ever heard of the Brat? Why'd she go to jail? Hitting somebody over the head with a bottle. That was what it was when I was growing up. You know what the Brat's doing right now? Pregnant. So stop acting like you've not seen any of this shit before. Man, that ain't my kid. It could be 10 other niggas' kids. You ever seen Mari? But Blueface and Chrisean is introducing us to these things. For every generation, there will be a version of what we're looking at. Our grandparents had Ike and Tina. Our parents had Bobby and Whitney. We had Chris and Rihanna. Now the next generation has their toxic couple. It's not right. It ain't never right. But you think if we take Chrisean Rock and Blueface off the internet, that now toxicity isn't on the internet, you need to pay your Wi-Fi bill. Nah, I get it. I get it. Back in your day when you used to put antennas on the TV to try to get a good signal to see your favorite shows. Johnny Carson would never have had them on the show. I get that, but he had Ike and Tina. What's the difference? Why? Because Tina got more hits, literally and figuratively? I don't understand. What are we canceling for real? You think, listen, I just saw a girl put a nigga phone number on the internet. The nigga climbed through her window and drug her out the house and everything. You think he was like, time to be like Blueface? No, nigga. People have bad relationships all the time. Nigga, me and you single. We ain't had a good relationship yet, my nigga, and it ain't because of Chrisean Rock. They represent our culture. Jury, by a show of hands, which one of y'all ever see them and go, this is me? Not all at once. No, just we'll work our way across. Any of it was like, yo, when I look in the mirror, Chrisean Rock. One. Are you missing a tooth?
I rest my case, man.
Furthermore, proving how rare it is. How rare this is.
Rare.
That's rare. That is rare. That is rare. That's less than 10%. That is rare.
No,
That is rare. I am
They planted-
wild right now.
they planted that
This
nigga.
entire case is absurd. We want to cancel somebody because they're a bad rapper in a bad relationship. Or we want to cancel a woman because she's missing a tooth. And then to come in here and complain about them while dressed like her tooth.
Whoa.
Wow.
That mug said, are you missing the tooth?
Is the most ridiculous thing I've seen since a juror with a missing tooth. Which pretty much this case shows you why they have to be around. Unpredictability is literally the spice of life. Without them, what example do you have to tell your kids, hey, this is a bad relationship? Y'all really gonna teach your kids about Ike and Tina? No, absolutely not. It's gonna be a lot easier to go, that nigga with the tattoo on his face, don't be that nigga. This is nothing new. This is just par for the course.
He just switched it.
And canceling them literally is not gonna do anything. It'll just be a replacement next week for real. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, don't none of y'all really watch that shit for real. Just go about your life. Just go about your goddamn day. That's it. That's it, man.
You know, I just said that Ryan was like, the oven was preheated. I mean, that mug is all the way on 400 degrees now. How the heck did he just BS and like bullshit through the first and the second rebuttal? And then ever since then, he just took off. He just bodied that last round.
Good job, man.
Thank you.
He just bodied that last round. They might
Mr.
vote
Davis,
Ryan.
At this time,
They literally
all
might
those
vote Ryan.
in favor of suspending Blueface and
Hold on, they really might not suspend Blueface and Chrisean Rock from the internet. They might keep them around because Ryan just cooked right now.
Man.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Davis. At this time, all those in favor of suspending Blueface and Chrisean until further notice, please raise your right hand and say aye.
Do it for the teeth, y'all. For the teeth, man.
All those in favor of not suspending them, please raise your right hand and say aye. The jury has rendered a decision in the power of this court. They are not canceled.
Wow.
That is so ordered.
Yes. Thank you.
How?
Thank you. And the tooth shall set you free.
How do you cook on one segment?
Man, this nigga planted a toothless motherfucker. It's a sad day, man. It's been a sad day, not just for black people, but people, the human race.
Ooh, man, I appreciate every single one of you guys that made it to the end of this video. As always, hit that like button, comment, subscribe. And before you get up out of here, let me know what video y'all want me to get into next, and let me know, are you canceling them? Or you letting them go? You letting them go on their way? We'll listen to the rest of this and then see y'all in the next video. Cancel court is back.
This ain't nothing but kids going through growing pains. How would you feel if you were judged in your early 20s for what you were or would be for the rest of your life?
I mean, I thought I made a good point, but don't nobody care, man. Don't nobody care about what's right. Every day I start to agree with Uncle Ruckus more and more.
If we gave up on Maya Angelou, whenever she was selling her body, we would never have the poet that we have today. If we gave up on Malcolm X whenever he was a street hustler and a prisoner, we would have never got one of the greatest people in civil rights.
Niggas ain't shit, man. They ain't. And you know what? I'm happy I lost. Cause everybody in there deserve what's coming next, man. You like Thackeray?
Do I think that they'll become Maya Angelou and Malcolm X? Of course not, nigga. It's Blueface and a chick with a missing tooth. But I won. And that's the important thing. Winning. Winning.